Hi my lovies, welcome back to a Pick a Colour With Me series where we use a random colour generator to generate a colour for us and then go buy 6 books according to that particular colour. Now today's colour is obviously green. I know, all the colours look great on me. And I bought 6 books that are the colour green. Let's just get straight into it. So, first book is Tastes Like Shakar by Nisha Sharma. I heard that this one's very, very spicy. So you already know I had to. You already know I had to, okay? Just based on that alone. I am so looking forward to reading this book purely because I just loved Dating That Was a Deal. And I know this one's going to slap, but this other one did, if that makes sense. So it's giving enemies to lovers, it's giving forced proximity, it's giving best friend's husband's best friend, if that makes sense, or best friend's fiance's best friends. Just, you know, I heard from reviews alone that this is amazing. So where there's spice, there's selling. We've already covered this in the first episode. So yeah, Tastes Like Shakar by Nisha Sharma. Next book is Too Hard to Forget by Tessa Bailey. This is part of the Romance in the Clarkson series. I have actually read books 1 and 2. This is the 3rd book, so I'm yet to read it. But each book focuses on a different sibling finding love. And this one in particular is Peggy's book. It's a second chance romance. It's an enemies to lovers, because what Tessa Bailey book isn't. It's a very quick read. It is Insta-Lust, so if you're not really about Insta-Lust, then I wouldn't recommend quite a few of Tessa Bailey's books if you're not an Insta-Lust fan. Too Hard to Forget, my bad. The Wall of Winnipeg by Marina Zapata. Now, MZ is the one I've been wanting to read again for the longest. I've already read From Lukov With Love, or is it With Love from Lukov? I can never get it right. But I absolutely loved that book. I loved the slow burns, the enemies to friends to lovers vibes. I know that this is very much age gap, very much, you know, workplace romance. It's forced proximity. I think it is enemies to lovers, more like rivals to lovers. Like, I don't really like you, you don't really like me, I don't know what's going on, but there's like some animosity between us. I am so excited to dive into this book because I've heard such good things about this book. Like MZ, Marina Zapata, you can always count on her to write a good book. You know, she is the queen of slow burn romances. It's been a while since I've read a slow burn because every other book I've read is pretty much, not Insta-Lust, but they get together quickly, if that makes sense. So this is probably going to be very, very high on my priority list. The 4th book is Thorn Princess by LJ Shen. I have not seen this book anywhere, and I like to pick out books sometimes that are not really popular on BookTok, as you guys may or may not know. This is a bodyguard romance. Halle Thorne is basically a Hollywood princess. She's basically found herself in like a lot of shitstorm with the press, and so she's basically assigned a bodyguard, a sexy brooding bodyguard named Ransom Lockwood. He's cold, rude, but something begins to light up inside him when he spends more time with Halle. So I'm assuming it's like opposites attract. This was rated quite high on Amazon, so I'm excited to read that and see what it's actually about. Let's go! Now, the final 2 books I don't actually have physically. The 5th book that I want to read this month is Hopeless by Elsie Silva. Now, I have read books 1, 2, and 3 in the Chestnut Spring series, and I love them. I am yet to read Reckless. I know Theo's book is probably like the most raved on about book. I haven't got to it yet, but I will. Moving on to Beau's story, I'm really, really excited to read his story because he's such a mysterious character. It's nice to see his character finally have some sort of insight into what's going on in his brain. I wasn't expecting it to be like a whole age gap, to be fake dating situation going on, but I'm here for it. I'm not going to complain. I'm looking forward to reading his book and seeing what goes on inside his head. Hopeless by Elsie Silva. And the final book is What Sleeps Within the Cove by Harper L. Woods. Now, I have read books 1 and 2 in the Of Flesh and Bone series, and I loved it. Book 2 ended on a cliffhanger, and I didn't want to read book 3 until book 4 came out because I didn't want it to be left on a cliffhanger again. You know, it's annoying. So I just thought, you know what, Selin, might as well just wait. Instead of going through 2 cliffhanger heartbreaks, you might as well just go through 1. It's a dark romantasy. It's got a dark fae king who basically indulges in every trigger warning out there. So be careful if you do read it. It's very much spicy. It's enemies to lovers. It's human fae. I don't know what the 4th book is about because I haven't read the 3rd book and I don't want to spoil anything for myself, but What Sleeps Within the Cove is the 6th and final book of a Pick a Colour With Me series, edition green, and I am very, very happy with my haul. So yeah, let me put these in order for you guys. We have Tastes Like Shakar, The Wall of Winnipeg and Me, Too Hard to Forget, Thorn Princess, What Sleeps Within the Cove, and Hopeless. And that is a wrap for this video. I hope you guys enjoyed this haul, and I will see you guys on the next one. Mwah! Bye, my lovelies.